Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm gonna share with you some hyped, very hyped Middle Eastern fragrances, some amazing Arab fragrances. I'm gonna tell you what I think about them. This is going to be kind of like a maceration update. You know, they've been sitting in my collection for a while, so I wanna share all details with you. What they smell like now, are they worth your money? Are they good? So, before we jump into it, if you could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel, so welcome to the fam. And okay, now let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is Yara Candy. Okay, I feel like these have all been really hyped on TikTok, on Instagram, and you know, I had to get my hands on them. I mentioned them. I hauled all of these in a haul I did about maybe like 2 months ago. I'll link it up in the cards. So they've been sitting in my collection, and they've gotten better. So I just wanted to give you a full review now. I'll share with you the notes, you know, my experiences, all of it. So let's start out with Yara Candy. So let me read you the notes for this one. This is top notes of blackcurrant and green tangerine, middle notes of strawberry fizz candy and gardenia, and base notes of vanilla, musk, amber, and sandalwood. Okay. Originally, if you saw it in my haul, when I first got this, I was a little iffy. Okay. I don't know. There is no champagne note in this note breakdown, but I know, like, I would bet on it that this has to have a champagne note because there's something very champagne-y about this. When I first bought this fragrance, to me, it was like if you had a cup filled with champagne and then you dropped like some sour strawberry candy, like those sour strawberry and just a tiny bit of like sour watermelon candy, like gummies, in that cup of champagne. Like it was mostly champagne with some sour and sweet candy. Now, thankfully, it's been sitting and the champagne note is still present. It's still very much present, but the sweetness of that candy has increased. Thank goodness, because I needed something. I needed something to balance that champagne. I am not a big fan of champagne notes, so it was very prominent in this fragrance to me. But now that it has set, it's gotten a little bit sweeter from that candy. Now there's so many more gummies in that cup. The cup is filled with a lot of sour, still sour, but they're sour and sweet gummies. With the champagne, it's mixed much better in there. Now, so scent wise, much better. I think this will be a nice perfume for spring, summer. I would even wear this during the fall. I could wear it during winter, but I'm very peculiar about my winter scents. I just want the richest, deepest vanilla. So like I know this won't be one that I would probably reach during the winter time, but I think it's perfect for spring, summer, and fall. This is a nice fragrance. This is a nice gummy, sweet, sour strawberry, boozy fragrance. Now performance also improved. So scent improved, thankfully, because I was not a big fan at first. And performance improved as well. This is long lasting on me. This sticks to my clothes for 7+ hours. It performs really well. It projects a few moderately. It projects moderately, but it really does linger on my clothes beautifully. So longevity on these, like I've worn it the whole day. And if I'm at the house and I'm in my PJs and then I go to sleep at night, like I've even smelled it on my clothes the day after. So yeah, like it, you know, overnight test check. So yeah, performance wise, I think it's nice. Scent wise, I think it's also nice. It is not like a ride or die super love favorite for me, but I think it's really nice, and I really have been reaching for it during these hotter days we've been having where I live. So yeah, I like it. This is a like. This is a strong like for me, but it's not a love. So those are my thoughts about Yara Candy. Next up, we have the regular Yara. Y'all, I had never tried this because like I saw all the hype on TikTok and I just didn't really care for it. When a product is super overhyped, sometimes I just really don't care. Like it turns me off sometimes. Sometimes I'm really into it. But sometimes I'm like, can't be that good. Can't be that good. And then I don't really care for it. So I saw this one at Burlington. I think I got all of these. Yeah, I bought all of these at Burlington. I saw this one, and since it was small, because I really did not want to buy a full size, because deep in my heart I felt like I wasn't gonna like it, because I just know me, I know my taste, and Yara wasn't one that I was like jumping to joy to try. So I saw they had a mini one. This is the 50 ml, so not a full 100. This is a 50 ml of a Yara, and I said, okay, this will be the way that I try it because I just don't want to get a full bottle and not love it. So when I first got it, this was a yeah, this to me smells pretty much the same to when I first got it. There's nothing really in here that has really like changed significantly. It's still like a fruity, musky fragrance. Now, I've seen so many video after video on TikTok saying that this is a strawberries and cream perfume, and I highly disagree. I don't think this is strawberries and cream. Like when I think of strawberries and cream, I think of fresas y crema, like condensed milk with strawberries, delicious, creamy, sweet. I just feel like this is not what everyone was hyping it up to be. To me, this smells like a hand cream that's really musky. So let me read you the notes. The notes are top notes of orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine, middle notes of gourmand, accord, and tropical fruits, and then the base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So to me, I guess those tropical fruits, to me, I get more of like a strawberry. I feel like it's a strawberry that's a little bit like dried with the tiniest hint of sweetness. I'm guessing from that vanilla with a lot of musk on my skin. This pulls musky. This is a musky, slightly floral, fruity scent. So to me, I don't really like this. I mean, it's not an ugly fragrance. I don't like hate it. Like I don't think it smells nasty. No, I think it smells nice. It's a nice perfume. This is like the perfect clean girl perfume. If you don't like wearing really heavy fragrances or like that they're too in your face, or you need to, if you need to wear something for work that's a little bit softer, that smells nice, but it won't really like it won't be in your face, it's more of a softer scent. I think people like this for a reason. I think there's a particular, there are scenarios that I think this will be perfect for. But to me, in my collection, this will not get too much use. The use that I've been using it, it's more for me to review it for you so that I have a really good opinion and to bring you an honest review. But to me, I just don't think this is something that I will be reaching for. This is not a favorite. This is an okay fragrance because like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't really like it either. It's whatever. I understand why people like it. It's nice. So please don't attack me in the comments if you like this. I'm really happy that you like it. I'm glad it worked out for you. But to me, it's just not a favorite. So in the performance is not really that great on me either. I don't know, my skin sometimes eats fragrances. It eats fragrances really fast sometimes. I feel like this is one of the ones that it's kind of a weak performer. Like about the 3 hour mark, I would want to reapply because, like I said, I do like kind of stronger fragrances. Like I want to be able to smell myself. I like when others smell me too, and I just feel like that's just not the type of fragrance that this is. So yeah, to me, I would reapply around the 3 hour mark. So performance is not, it's a little bit weak to me. More of like a softer, more of a skin scent. So if you're into that, maybe check Yara out. But to me, that's the original Yara. It looks like it's the one in the light pink. It looks like this, like the full size one looks like this. It's just a lighter pink. So to me, not a favorite, and it is what it is, right? Next up, we have Victoria. This is what she looks like. She's cute. This is giving like Bridgerton vibes. I mean, Victoria. You know, I think that's what they were going for. And this is supposed to be a dupe to Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. Now, do I think this is a dupe? Yes, I do think this is a dupe. Like, as soon as I smell it, I know. Like, you can tell they're trying to dupe Devotion. But there are differences between Devotion and Victoria. Now, do I think it's a good dupe? Yes, I think it's a good dupe. And I am a person that loves Devotion. I love Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I've shared that with you in my other videos. I am a fan. So, of course, 100%, I love this fragrance. This is a love for me. This is so, so, so good. I love a citrusy gourmand vanilla sweet fragrance. I love that scent DNA. So this is right up my alley. Now, the notes are very different from the notes of Devotion. The notes for this fragrance is lemon meringue pie for the top note, middle note is neroli, and base notes of vanilla. Now that's what it is on Fragrantica. I don't know, maybe on the Lattafa website or some other website you can find more notes, because I'm sure that there are more notes than those three, but at least those three, I really do pick up on that lemon meringue pie, because especially in the opening, that's where I find the most differences between Devotion and Victoria, because Devotion, the first, like the top notes, the first sprays, what you get, or at least what I get the most, are just citruses. I get that citrusy, that candied lemon, but it's a very strong lemon. Like, you get that citrus burst at the beginning that I feel like the people that don't like Devotion just really hate that the beginning of that fragrance. Now, to me, I've never had a problem with Devotion, with the opening, with the middle, with the dry down. I think it's beautiful all the way through. On my skin, it works very nicely. Like, it works really well with my skin chemistry. Now, Victoria, I think if you're not a fan of the opening of Devotion, I think you would really enjoy Victoria, because the opening, it starts off creamy right away. That lemon, what is it? Lemon meringue pie. That lemon meringue pie, the creaminess of that really comes through straight up from the beginning. So you don't get a strong, super citrusy fragrance, well, opening as a Devotion. And this stays creamy throughout the whole life of the fragrance. It's so good, delicious, lemony, creamy vanilla, super, super delicious. This smells stunning. I love it. I love Devotion, and I love her as well. I think it's a good dupe. I feel like this is just a little bit creamier and just a tiny bit sweeter than Devotion. To me, I find it a little bit thicker and a little bit more citrusy. I think the performance on this is super good. Like, honestly, they go, really, really head to head on performance and Devotion. And sometimes I can catch myself getting whiffs of this one a little bit more throughout the day than the Devotion. Like I said, I feel like there's some perfumes that my skin eats up really quickly, and Devotion is one of them. But I feel like Victoria, I feel like it had just a tiny bit of better performance. So, really, really happy with Victoria. If you love Devotion, try Victoria. Or if you like Devotion but you did not like the opening, so that's why you stayed away from it or whatever, I encourage you to try Victoria if you can, because it's super beautiful, and I really, really like her. I love it so much. So that is a win for me really well. And like I said, performance was good, scent is good, everything about it I love. The bottle is cute. Everything is a thumbs up for me. Really recommend that one. The next fragrance is Marshmallow Blush. Now, this one was super, super hyped because it's supposed to smell like Yum Bougie Marshmallow by Kayali, and it does. It is a really good dupe to the Kayali fragrance. It smells so, oh my goodness, this is like such a sweet fragrance. This is super, super sweet, marshmallow, strawberry, delicious fragrance. This, like, if you're not a fan of sweet perfumes, like, you have to stay away from this one. But if you love a fluffy, delicious marshmallow fragrance with strawberry. This is such a winner. So let me read you the notes. The top notes are strawberry, raspberry, and lemon. So very, very fruity opening. Middle notes is ambroxan and orange blossom. And the base notes are marshmallow and musk. Like I'm telling you, strawberry and marshmallow are the most prominent notes that I get from this. Super fruity, fluffy, delicious, sweet fragrance. This is super nice. I mean, really, like the packaging, this color really is what this smells like. It smells super pink, super girly girl. Really, really sweet. Performance on this, I get moderate performance. I get about 6 hours of this one. Maybe once it sits for longer periods of time in my collection, it'll get stronger. For now, I get about 6 hours. Moderate projection. Doesn't project a whole ton, like well, moderate, we'll leave it at moderate. But it's so nice, it's pretty, it's sweet, it's cute. Like this is so like a little princessy scent. So if you like the Kayali one. So the good thing about it is that you can go to Sephora and you can smell the Kayali and you can see if you like this, scent profile or not. Because then if you like it, but you want a cheaper alternative, check out this one. Check out the Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. Really good. And the box that it came in was super cute. I showed the box in my perfume haul. Super, super cute. It's like Candyland themed. Really, it's adorable. Really cute. And that really is. I feel like that perfume, adorable. That's really the easiest way for me to explain it. And next up we have Khair Felicity. Y'all, this has to be like the most shocking one out of this whole list. This is the most shocking one because I was so sad. Literally, like I was trying not to show how sad I was in my perfume haul, but when I first smelled this, this was so hyped on TikTok. This was so hyped. Everyone was saying that this smells just like the Kayali wedding silk Santal, and everyone and their mama was obsessed with the wedding silk Santal. Yo, that name, jeez. Everybody was obsessed with that Kayali fragrance, and everyone was talking about it, but it was limited edition. No one could get it. Everyone was freaking out. Whatever. I've never smelled wedding silks until because they don't have it at Sephora. And the Sephora stores near me, they don't have that tester. And I really wasn't about to blind buy a Kayali fragrance because Kayali sometimes is hit or miss for me. So anyway, I got Khair Felicity. And so with all this hype, I had high expectations. When I first opened Felicity, when I first opened it, guess what? This has a champagne note, and that champagne note was very prominent when I first opened it, and it was super like dry, and I got no vanilla, no sweetness. It was like floral and champagne, and I was like, oh no, 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 no way. I let it sit. I let her sit in the darkness by herself. Like she was in timeout. She was in timeout. She has to get better. And oh my God, duh. The change is incredible. Let her sit in peace. Let her sit, just wait, and it gets better. Let me read you the notes. So it has top notes of champagne, freesia, and cassis, middle notes of musk, jasmine, and may rose, and base notes of sugar, vanilla, and musk. Okay, so I already told y'all what I got at first. Now that it has set, oh my God, the sugary vanilla came out, but like came out with a punch. Like this is a love for me. Okay, I was so sad that this was just gonna not be, I was not gonna really like it at first. When I first got it, this was a miss for me. This is a huge hit for me now. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful feminine fragrance. That sugary vanilla just made everything better. So much better, so much better. This is so beautiful. So that champagne that I don't like really, really, really just sat down. She sat down in the back. The vanilla and the sugariness with a little bit of floral and a little bit of musk. That's what I get the most. And then the champagne is there to make it feel a little bit bubbly. So Really amazing. Really, honestly, so good. The performance also got much better. This to me lasts, it is really good, like really good performance. This lasts 8+ hours on me. It lasts on my clothes really well. So again, like the Yara Candy sticks to my clothes really well, so does Khair Felicity. This sticks to my clothes so well. So longevity really good, and projection is really good too. Really good. So everything about this is a love. At first, sad. After letting it sit, amazing. Really happy about this one. Super feminine, beautiful. You know, you got your sweetness, but you got a little bit of floral and muskiness. This is a more of a complex fragrance, and it is so beautiful, like princess. This is a princess, ethereal, beautiful woman perfume. Like really beautiful, super feminine, and I'm really happy with it. It's a love. It's a love for me. Now, lastly, I was so excited picking this up. This is Eclair, y'all. Y'all know how hyped this was. Y'all know how hyped this was because everyone loves Bianco Latte, including me. I am a Bianco Latte lover. I have Bianco. I love her. I mean, I call her Bianco now because she's my girl. Anyway, this is Eclair, and you know, she's supposed to be a dupe for Bianco Latte, and she is a dupe of Bianco Latte. Now there are differences. To me, Bianco Latte is stronger. The performance of Bianco Latte, just it's not the performance of Eclair. Bianco Latte is a more of a beast fragrance. It lingers so beautifully for such a long time. The projection is really nice as well. So Bianco Latte really knocks it out the park performance wise. And it's also Bianco Latte, to me, it's a little bit thicker, kind of richer than Eclair. I don't want to say that Eclair is a watered down Bianco Latte, but just a tiny bit more diluted. Just a tiny bit more. But this, I still love this. This is beautiful. I really do like Eclair. Let me read you the notes. So top notes are caramel, milk, and sugar. Middle notes are honey and white flowers, and base notes are vanilla, praline, and musk. So this is a very sweet fragrance, like Bianco Latte, very sweet, caramel, milky, lactonic fragrance that is sweet and delicious. I mean, yes, like scent-wise, it does smell like Bianco Latte, but since it's not like as thick and rich as Bianco Latte, I feel like I've worn this already and it's hot. It's getting like to 100 degrees where I live right now. And I still feel like I can reach for this. You know, some people might call me crazy because I know not everyone likes a sweet fragrance during the summertime, but just the fact that this one's not as thick and as beast as Bianco Latte, I feel like I can pull this even during hotter days, and I just love it. I love it by itself. I love layering it with other fragrances if I want to make something sweeter, if I want to make something creamier, more like tonic. You know, it has different purposes to me, but this is beautiful. I really do like Eclair. If you don't want to spend your coins on Bianco Latte, or you have Bianco Latte but you want something to layer it with, or you know, whatever the case is, if you're just curious about that scent profile and you like sweet kind of vanilla like tonic fragrances, I really do think Eclair is worth the hype. I really do like her. I honestly love this bottle. I really love this bottle. I think she's perfect in every way. Scent, looks, now performance, it is good. It performs, you know, really good on me. I get about 7 hours of longevity with this one with moderate projection. This is not a beast. Like Bianco Latte is not going to project the whole time I wear it. It will project for the first few hours, and then it'll calm down a little bit. But I do still think it has good performance, and just yeah, I really do love this. I'm really happy it's part of my collection, and yeah, she has been getting worn and I really like it. So yeah, you guys, those are my thoughts about these hyped Middle Eastern fragrances. What do you think about them? Are any of these your favorites? You know, have you tried them? You probably have. So let's chat in the comments below. If you want to recommend, you know, any other ones that I should try, please also leave that below. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you can subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.